Hey, bitch. First of all, I'm about to rub my two fingers against my thumb while praying to the money gods, hoping that they bless my game. And it looks as if the money gods have granted my wish, you know what I'm saying? But it's on controversial topics that I really care less to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? But since I chose to jump in this lane and do things like this here, I got to speak up on it. You know what I'm saying? If you had a son, can Shawty ride with Young Buck? That's the topic of the show today, man. What's the goddamn deal, man? This big fee out the goddamn D. And I just woke up to some startling news. I've been hearing this news for the past couple of days, and the first time I heard this news, I can remember, man, Starlito was beefing with Young Buck, and at the end of that beef, I think it was at the end of his song or something like that, he said something alluding to the fact that some shit done in the dark gonna come out in the light. He said some shit, he kind of linked Buck to some homosexual shit, and for one, I'm really not alarmed, because I look at a lot of conspiracy theory videos, and conspiracy theory, black empowerment videos and shit like that. And, the thing that got me into black empowerment videos in the first place, it wasn't, because I was, I felt like we was out of place, at the time, I just seen that, it was some issues going on, but, it's just, fuck, we only 12% of the nation, you understand what I'm saying? So you can't expect 12% of the people to have 50% of the wealth. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I knew it was some shady shit in the water, but, matter of fact, I was writing a book about it, but I didn't really, dive deep into it. It wasn't until my culture that I grew up in, and it was a universal culture, man. It was, some things change, man. Politics vary from city to city, crime rates or whatever. But it was one thing that was a constant, and it was hard to represent a mainstream clique, crew, club, gang as a homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what you do in your private life is your own business. But when you come out, and putting that shit on Front Street, that was like way out of place. It's like a red flag for anybody to know that, hey, man, something is different in their situation, especially if you got a big homie that's not on that path and a young one to come behind them. So most of the youngsters that jumped into the rap game, they wasn't going to jump into the game on that time, So we seen Pharrell jump in there, maybe Lupe Fiasco, I don't know. I know he came out with the kick push shit. But what we recognized was the skateboard culture got niggas in hip hop wearing tight pants. So we seen Lil Wayne jump into the tight pants and shit. And I said, well, hold on, my nigga. Lil Wayne come from motherfucking Ninth Ward, New Orleans. Lil Wayne come directly under Baby. And I have heard Baby say some real suspect shit. I'm going to go out there and get the 5 dicker and, introducing the Rufus and them boys. Shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is a 5 dicker? But, you know what I'm saying? But neither here or there. When I started seeing that shit, it kind of puzzled me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I got pulled in to kind of like want to know, man, how them niggas jump from, being on regular nigga time to just being able to do what they want to do on that speed. You understand what I'm saying? But, like I said, we gradually went from Versace and shit like that over to European fitting clothing. You know what I'm saying? So I got to looking at that shit and, so what I heard, through the conspiracy shit theory meal, was basically people with money got the connections. And people that got the connections are homosexual. They pretty much got themselves to the top and closed it off for masculinity, right? So, and it's just my mind, This is just where I'm taking it, I didn't hear it broke down like this, but this is where I'm taking it. So I come to the conclusion that motherfuckers got people having to do things that they don't want to do to get the money. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't surprised at all when I heard about the Young Buck situation, man. It just was another day at the park to me. You know, the fact that it's coming out, I'm a little surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we're gonna see more of this stuff in the future, man. Matter of fact, the whole fact that I think I'm blackballed, you know what I'm saying? Me, just liable to be a coming out of the closet party, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But all I gotta say, man, is smoke some, bitch. You know, the pimp told you boys, man. The pimp told you, boy. And that's probably what got him killed. You know what I'm saying? But he said, you know what I'm saying, this shit was about to start happening in the game, and I'll be goddamn. You know, Young Buck, man, I hate to come at Young Buck. I hate to even put his name, you know what I'm saying, anywhere into any kind of negativity, because I was always rooting for Buck. To be 100% honest, I always thought Buck was one of the most underrated people in the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? Buck was one of them kind of cats that when he came out, his first single was pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? You know, he came up with the G Unit, but it was kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a plug. He really didn't really, you know what I'm saying, it just didn't fit, you know what I'm saying, completely. I mean, it worked, you know what I'm saying, but it just didn't fully, you know what I'm saying. And plus, we knew the story. So it was like you just snatched the nigga off a tour bus and put him in a group with y'all, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of, you know. Anyway, but now they're here or there, we don't like, we really don't want to know the story like that, you know what I'm saying. We'd rather hear the nigga was your plug or your cousin from the South or some shit, you know what I'm saying. But like I say, man, he, his first single came out, that motherfucker was pretty hard, you know what I'm saying. Second single was pretty hard, but none of them was like number one, you know what I'm saying, number one singles. So we had the airtime, he had the space, but he just didn't drop that basically the shit that he was dropping sounded like flukes. They sounded like, you know what I'm saying, luck, you know what I'm saying, if you will. But, you know, he ended up getting dropped from the unit, going through some hard times, instead of dropping mixtapes. And every time you look up, Buck got something out. Hey, man, I bet that motherfucker done fell off yet. No, this shit pretty jamming, bro. You know, Buck still coming. Buck got some new shit. Yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker hard. So the niggas are probably the most consistent motherfucker I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say, I'm saying, don't get it twisted. I'm going off right now. But he was pretty, super consistent, man. So I pretty much say in the game, if Buck was still mainstream, you know what I'm saying, he would probably be, you know what I'm saying, he'd probably be, you know, up there, you know what I'm saying, with the TIs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was made for TV. You know, the boy, he definitely is a star in the making, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Young Buck, I got some advice for you. And you probably think, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to dish you. You probably think I'm going to say something real hard to you, you know what I'm saying? Well, back in my younger days, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? I probably clown you like that cook-up boss nigga. That nigga there looked like a motherfucking demon sent from the motherfucking hell, right? Out of Cashville. You know, when I first seen that nigga say some shit about this, like yesterday or day before yesterday or something like that, that cook-up nigga. And I said, shit, this looked like a motherfucking smear campaign straight out of Buck's camp. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, they all from pretty much the same hood. And I'm finna put a smear campaign on. I didn't know this shit was gonna catch wind. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video on accident, you know what I'm saying? But just because his name was in the motherfucker. But, you know, I saw that shit and, you know, that nigga was going in kind of hard, man. You know, that shit there, like, where the fuck do these niggas come from, man? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking big old head just sitting up on the motherfucking camera grinning, you know what I'm saying? Grinning at you. Nigga, gold teeth just like alligator teeth snapping at you. I'm like, god damn, this shit here kind of creepy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I saw that shit, man, and I ain't gonna snap on you like that, Buck, you know what I'm saying? Cause, all I gotta say is, I got a new pair of shoes, my nigga. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a new pair of shoes. So, nah, I ain't gonna dish it like that, my nigga. But what I'm gonna say, though, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice, man. You might as well take this opportunity and run with it. Because your name is smeared. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you might not want to come all the way out the closet and be the first, you know what I'm saying, mainstream gay rapper. You know what I'm saying? But you might want to embrace that community. You know what I'm saying? and do some duets with Frank Ocean. You understand me? And you know, shit like this here, man. You know, I think I heard Carsito say he hook up with Johnny Gill. Well, I'm on that page. You know what I'm saying? Get with some motherfuckers and do some shit like that. So you might as well take it and run with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard, you know what I'm saying, in porno, you know, the gay guys get paid 10 times more than the regular guys. You know what I'm saying? They say that if the regular guys get $500 a scene, yeah, them niggas do get chumped like that. They get $500 a scene. The gay guys get $5,000 a scene. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, hey man, on that side of the game, that might be where the money is. Cause you stay on this side of the game, I think you're gonna take a hit. You know what I'm saying? And your sales gonna plummet. You know what I'm saying? But if you stay real, you know what I'm saying, and just pretty much embrace the community, you can still keep denying what everybody say they seen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, most niggas ain't gonna watch no shit like that, no way. You know what I'm saying? We've heard rumors of motherfuckers being on video years ago. You know what I'm saying? And the shit go water under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So you can keep denying it or whatever you want to do, but use this opportunity to say, shit, I'm just gonna start fucking with these motherfuckers, because I see how it feel now for motherfuckers to throw you under the bus on some whole shit like that. So yeah, man, you might well go and embrace this motherfucking thing and see where it take you. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, shit, what you got to lose, baby. And man, I know I sound like I know that's you know, not real logic coming from a nigga, but hey man, you know what? Let me turn this bitch up. I'm good. You know. Yeah, I was going to race that hoe, man. Yeah. Okay, why my shit ain't recording? I guess it was decided to stop recording. I ain't like the way it was going, so I end up stopping the motherfucker, man. But you know what, man? I got plenty of time in the future to, you know what I'm saying, retract statements and change my stance. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, I'm totally fucked up about the game. You know what I'm saying? How the game run a game on us. You know what I'm saying? From a whole standpoint, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Shit is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And if a motherfucker wanna put my name on the spotlight, well, you know, that nigga condone that shit. No, my nigga, it ain't that I condone it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it is what it is. But anyway, man, let me get this shit. Let me get up off this motherfucker, man. And I hope you heard what I said. Peace. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is it recording or what?